Greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome to the 268th episode of Twisted Strands. Sorry, I'm doing this because I'm looking around in my brain for how many numbers of episodes I've done. I got a few extras in there, but yeah. Sorry, it's been such a long time. I'll explain that later in Stuff and Junk. And anyway, my name is Jeannie. Or you could call me JD. Either way, it's fine. I answer to both. I am on Ravelry as JD, and the rest of my contact info will be at the end of the show. And Twisted Strands. Been doing it for more than 5 years. Can you believe that shit? Oh my god. It's going to be a short one today because I haven't been doing a lot of crafting lately, sadly, and yeah, it's mostly a what did I buy at the Garden State Sheep and Wool after all, and what are the few things I've been crafting on. Yeah, so no finished objects, I'm afraid. Oh, wait, I do have a finished object. Where is it? I do have to weave in the ends, but I did do something and finish something. It just needs a little bit of seaming. Well, not seaming, I just gotta tighten this hole up and weave in the ends. But this is a machine knit hat. I knit it on my Centro, and this is mystery yarn that I bought at Lion Brand. It's fake Fair Isle. Isn't it cool? I love how it came out. I did that thing where you create a brim by using waste yarn, and then you knit like 40 rows, and then you just fold up the yarn, fold up your knitting, and then you knit it together as you create the next row, and it creates a nice brim. So fits most adults. Will be headed out to a local shelter soon, now that my hair is ruined. Not that it takes that much to wreck it. Ugh. Anyway, that's my finished object. Still needs 2 little things done on it, but that's it. Now, my prayer shawl that I've been working on. Cleo is lying down and having a drink. Lying down and having a drink. That's my girl. This is the project I've been taking everywhere. It's Mystery of the Trinity Prayer Shawl by Michael Zuravel. Bing! Found this pair of books, Knit One Crochet, of companion prayer shawls. This is it knit with some yarn I was graciously given by someone in my neighborhood knitting group. I belong to 3 groups. One is taking place tonight, and it's my youngins and moms group. And then I've got my church group, which is yarners. And then I've got a monthly neighborhood group that meets monthly. And she said she finished a baby blanket with this yarn, and it's Plymouth Encore. And I'm like, oh, heck, that's good stuff. So I said I would love to use it to make this shawl or something for charity. And as you can see, been chipping away at it. There's my little progress keeper. But you gotta imagine that I've been working on that a little bit during vacation, during knit nights. Now that I have a job, I've been taking it to work in case I want to work on it during knitting, during lunch. So, yeah, it's gotten, I think it's almost 20 inches long. And yeah, it's all wrinkled up. Anyway, I think it's size 10.5 or 10 needles with worsted weight wool acrylic yarn, and this is my Slip Stitches Doctor Who bag that I love so much. I love her stuff. So anyway, that's my main knit work in progress. So anyway, what else? Let's get on to stuff and junk. This is what I was just working on before I decided, hey, time to work on the podcast since I missed you all. This is a Mill Hill kit. This is one of the new ones. And it is a kitty and a pumpkin. I don't have a good picture of it, sadly, because I am not very careful about where I leave my shit around the house. It's somewhere on this table. It's really cute. I've gotten to the point where I'm almost done with all the regular stitching. And then you do lots of beads. Kit comes with a lot of beads and stuff, so hopefully by next week I'll be done or closer, so you can get a good idea of what it'll look like. So that is what I've done outside of knitting. I do plan on starting a weaving project soon. Let's go on to what I've shopped at. Now, I limited myself greatly, but I still went over my budget and started using my credit card. So, I bought this fiber, which is so cool and bright, and I can't wait to see what it looks like spun into yarn. Very soft. This is by Wool for the Dame. And it's just domestic merino top, 4 ounces, called Light Bright. Anybody remember Light Bright? It was just a light box, and you would put a black piece of paper on it, and sometimes the paper would have a design, and you would punch the paper with these colored pegs, and you would make designs, and it was awesome, because we didn't have video games back then. Now, this is someone I've been anxious to give my money to, Lola Bean Yarn Co. I follow her on Instagram, and I keep saying I gotta support her, person of color, on someday. But the yarn store that carries her stuff is, like, I think an hour away. So when I saw her at CeCe Wool's, I said, I gotta buy some of this, Bridget. I gotta buy some of this lady's yarn, and look at this fantastic color. This is gorgeous. I have no idea what the hell I'm gonna make with it, but it's just outstanding color. And speaking of CeCe's Wool, here's her own brand, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. I might make a scarf for Dad. But this is the worsted weight that she's got. It's called Emerald City, and that's CeCe's Wool. Gorgeous. Huge hunk of yarn there. Oh, and of course there was a button seller. And, you know, if I see something special, I gotta pick up a bunch of buttons. So I found some adorable, probably plastic mitten buttons. It's a set of 4 for $5, so kind of expensive as far as a antique or vintage button purchase, but yeah, had to give it a shot. Oh, and here's someone new to me too. This is the Golden Pearls, and I fell in love with Tunder, the Magnificent Tiger. Now, I have no idea who Tunder is, but this just screamed fall to me. There is yellows and golds and greens and oranges and blacks. So I'm going to make a hat with this. I've picked out the pattern, just need to cast on, maybe finish a whip or two, because you know that's just not my only whip that I've got. Oh, and much to my happiness, Fiber Nymph, who has her own podcast, I think she still has it, was there, so I got to meet her and say hello and gush about her yarns and how much of a sweet person she is. It was hard to pick out a yarn, okay? It was really hard, but I picked out some Halloween Bright Minis. So it's all sparkle yarn. You know, black, green, yellow, purple, and orange. All beautiful. Cannot figure out what I'm going to do with it, even though I've been asking on Instagram and Facebook. I will figure it out eventually. I want to use the entire thing in one project, and I'm not sure. Probably a cow. So anyway, yes, going to put these back in. These are the wonderful things I purchased at the Garden State Sheep and Wool. It is stuff and junk, so let me tell you about my life. I'm sure you're absolutely famished for knowledge of why I haven't been podcasting in a while. I found a job on Craigslist. It is at the riding stable where I used to ride as a child and young adult. So it's an office manager position, which I am qualified for. And what is going on is I've been there for since September 12th, I believe. Yeah, since September 12th I've been there, and it is stressful, as any new job is. Okay, any new job is stressful, but I'm surrounded by horses, and almost everybody there is awesome, and very, very kind and understanding of the fact that I'm new. Except for the owner of the barn, who is an absolute fuckwad. He's aggressive, opinionated, nasty, rotten older man who is just god-awful at management. And he's a bully, and he's a terrible human being when he's managing you. And it's caused me much stress, and the much stress has kind of drained my brain, and every time I get home from work I'm very tired and not wanting to craft or do anything really. So that's what's been going on. I'm trying to be the adult and give this place a chance because we're both new to each other. I mean, sometimes we have moments of understanding between me and my new boss, but he's a big dickhead. No two ifs and buts about it. So maybe I'll come out smelling like a rose in a barn. Maybe I'll quit and just move on and find something else in the same area of office management or receptionist or whatever. I'm going to give it another week or two to suss out what I'm going to do about it. But yeah, what that means for the podcast is I might not have a lot of crafts, but I will still do it weekly, and I'm going to move it from weekday to Saturday, Sunday, or Mondays. Mondays I have off for now, so that's why I'm doing it today. And yeah, I mean, I might even start having what the hay stories. I'm surrounded by horses and goats and donkeys. They're all cute, and there's this horse that I can see outside the window. His name is Bob, and he's a huge white Percheron. He's just such a sweet horse. So there's good things, there's bad things, and we'll see where this takes me. But yeah, Monday or Saturday and Sunday podcast going forward, so hope you don't mind that. And what am I reading? I've been super into true crime, and I picked up some new books, mostly cozy mysteries. I don't... Oh, here. I got a few of them here. God, I love my cozy mysteries. I bought Chase Darkness with Me because I got it from the library, started reading it, decided I liked it, but I had to return it to the library because it's a new book, so I got it now. So now when I picked up that book, I picked up the latest issue of Weird New Jersey, which I love. That is a biannual issue of weird shit that happens in and around New Jersey. Love it. But here's the cozy mysteries that I purchased this week, missing one or two. Okay, so Death by Jack-o'-lantern, Fundraising the Dead, Murder Past Due. See a theme? Cats. Oh, here's another. Caught Dead-Handed. Another cat. Yeah, I love cats in my murder mysteries. And, yeah. So there we go. That's what I've gathered for reading. And watching, I'm taking a break from Parks and Rec on Netflix for this. I always watch The Office when it's on Comedy Central. Also Tosh.0, Superstore. Unfortunately, on Mondays, all I get during the day is Below Deck Mediterranean, which is... I'm not sure if I like that show, but I do like the drama. The people's behavior is so bad. And I haven't taken the kayak out because I've been so tired on weekends from said job. And that's it. That's what my life has been like. This episode brought to you by Seltzer Water. And, well, yeah. That's it. I hope to have some more finished objects or more meaty whips for you. I mean, I started a bunch of the amigurumi things. I started the mermaid from Red Heart, and I started the sugar skull crochet project from Red Heart, so hopefully that'll be cute. I think I'm looking forward to finishing that. More Halloween-y. Today is plain Genie because I'm kind of doing this on the fly. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. Thanks for your patience as I move through this transition in my life. Yeah. Bless you for watching me. I so appreciate everybody who watches my silly shows. And Bridget always feels so good when you mention her. Seriously, she's my bud. I'm so glad she married my cousin because I love her to death. And that's it. Let me leave you with my favorite parting thought. Whenever you're doing crafts, from the simple to the sublime, you are making the world a more beautiful place, and for that, I thank you. Bye-bye, kittens. I talk to you next week. Bye-bye.